Yeah, welcome. Welcome to your practice. And today we're going to move, we're going to breathe, and we're going to explore some mudras. And in case you are wondering what a mudra is, it's just a fancy Sanskrit word for hand gesture. So we will actually start in a seated position. You can find a comfortable place and bring your fingertips touching, not pressing too hard, just allowing them to softly and gently touch. Maybe slowly closing your eyes if that feels comfortable for you. And following your breath for a couple of rounds here, just inhaling through your nose and gently exhaling through your nose. Relaxing your face muscles, dropping your shoulders, engaging just slightly the lower belly so your spine is upright. Start noticing some points of contact with the mat underneath you. And this particular hand gesture that we are using right now, it's a particular gesture that will enhance concentration, that is said to balance the two hemispheres of the brain, and that will also enhance your inner wisdom, your insight. Because I truly believe that each and every one of us already has all the answers. No need to look outside of us. This gesture also represents making space for everything that we have in our lives, the joys, the sorrows, the happiness. It's hard to push one away and lean into the other. It's easier to be joyous when things are cruisy, and it's easier to maybe lean too much into the sadness when things are a little bit frictiony, when they're not going our way in one area of our lives. We tend to generalize that everything is wrong. So making space for everything that is. Coming back to your breath. Notice how it feels right now. If you have space, you can make it a little bit wider. And slowly, we will begin to move. You are more than welcome to have your eyes closed just for a little bit. And while you're taking a big inhale, open your arms to the side. Palms are facing towards me, and you're arching your back just a hinge here. Exhale, round your back. Let the arms come together. Maybe lower your chin towards your chest. Inhale, arms lift up. Exhale and gently bend to the right. Inhale, come back to the center. Exhale, switch side. Take a gentle bend to the left. Inhale in the middle. Find length in your spine. Maybe your gaze goes towards the ceiling. Exhale, draw your hands in front of your chest in Hakini Mudra. And we will flow just like this for a couple of more times. So on an inhale, open your arms, arch your back. Exhale, round your back, arms in front of you. Fingertips are touching. Inhale, arms go up. Exhale, bend to the right. Inhale in the center. Exhale and go to your left. Inhale, center. Exhale, hands in front of your chest in Hakini Mudra. Continue, maybe at your own pace, maybe following me. Maybe your eyes are closed and you're just moving as slow as you can. And don't worry if your right will be your left or you forget some of the moves. Take one more. Let your hands come in front of your chest and slowly release your right hand somewhere on the mat. Lift your left arm. Maybe your gaze comes up. If you want, you can gently bend your back here, or better said, arch it a little bit so you find more space in the chest area. Yes. Take one big inhale here. Maybe have like a little cactus in the top arm, if that's available. And then on exhale, you're gonna reach forward as much as you can. And you're gonna change sides. So left hand comes on the mat and you lift the right arm. Maybe your gaze even goes up. Take here a couple of breaths just to notice where you wanna go. Exhale, and again, reach forward as far as you can. Lean forward and switch. Go slowly and continue reaching forward when you lean forward. And then take an inhale and open towards the ceiling. Move slow in between. If you feel that there is space, you can also choose to lift your seat. In that case, engage your thighs and press just a little bit. Most important is that you reach every time. Yes, perfect. One more. And coming to the center, we're going to move to a tabletop position. So have your hands underneath your shoulders, have your knees underneath your hips, and just wiggle about here a little bit so you find where you want to be here. Find a stable position. Press with all of your fingers. Keep a neutral spine here, your gaze towards your mat, and engage your lower belly. Inhale and lift the right leg, and then let the toes go to your left side, as far to the left as they can reach. So you're getting super long in your right body. Take a moment here. Take an inhale and let the gaze go towards your left shoulder. So getting even more of a stretch on the right side of your body. And on an exhale, drag your knee towards your elbow, or even better, even more up your upper arm, so towards your shoulder. It won't reach it, but it goes that way. Inhale back, so toes touching the floor. You're long on the right side of your body. Exhale, drag your knee towards your shoulder. Take 3 more like this and move slow as you can. Continue pressing your hands into the mat. Keep your arms straight and steady. Come back to your breath. One more time. Exhale and step with the right leg in front of your mat. Inhale to a low lunge, arms come up, and slowly hands in front of your chest, Hakini Mudra. Inhale here. Exhale, left hand comes down, right arm comes up, gaze turns to the right. Inhale. Exhale here and gently begin to move. So you can rotate your free arm here. Take just a couple of circles. You can also choose in the same time to straighten your right leg. So you're doing a little bit of a synchron here with your arm and your leg, and it doesn't matter how it looks. It doesn't matter if it doesn't look like I do it here. Just do it one more time. Great. And now we're gonna move to a side plank. So transfer all of your weight on the left side. So your left arm and the outer edge of your left foot. Slowly move your right foot, maybe somewhere in the middle of your mat. And you can stay here. Maybe it will come right on top of your left. And you can choose here. You can actually have like the sole of your feet into your mat and just floating around. You can have like a more traditional side plank, so just with the outer edge of your foot into your mat. So choose whichever works for you. Play around a little bit. Don't take it too serious, but move slow. Take one more big inhale and prepare yourself for one big transition back to a low lunge. So the top leg, the right one, goes back into the front of your mat. The left knee kisses the ground and the arms reach up. And on an exhale, hands in Hakini Mudra. Come back to your breath. Maybe it was a little bit of a challenge. And can you be here for that? Release slowly, tabletop. So we're going to do the same thing on the left side. Inhale and lift your left leg. Toes go to the right corner, maybe leaving the mat as far to the right as possible. So you're really, really long in the left side body. Press your hands in the mat. Take one big inhale and just let your gaze go over your right shoulder. So you're stretching even more the entire left side of your body. And in one moment, we will begin to move. So this is your inhalation. Exhalation, drag your knee towards your elbow or shoulder. As far up as you can, of course. 4 more like this. Inhale, big reach back. Exhale and drag. Move slow. Feel every inhalation, every exhalation. Be aware when you're moving. One last exhale. And let the foot come in front of your mat. Find a stable position and lift your arms. Lower your hips and have your hands in front of your chest. Hakini Mudra. Take one moment here. Inhale. Exhale, release the right hand into the mat, left arm towards the ceiling. Inhale and exhale to find a stable ground. And when you think you're ready, you can circle your upper arm. Maybe switching it and doing just the arm on this side, or if you feel like it, you can also straighten and bend your front leg, so your left leg. Whatever feels like you want to do on this side. It's not only that yes, of course, we want to create balance on both sides, but we can also try to just sometimes be out of balance. See how that feels. One more. Great. Prepare for your transition to a side plank. So transfer your weight on the right side, right hand, maybe right foot, and slowly start moving the left one. And again, you choose. You can stay right here with the left foot somewhere in the middle of your mat. You can have the soles of your feet here and maybe playing around, or a more traditional side plank, whichever works on this side. Take a couple of more breaths here to find where you want to be, right here. Take one big inhale and transition to a low lunge. Maybe first hand touching the mat, then the foot, and then the back knee. Arms go up and hands lower. Hakini mudra. Again, come back to your breath, making space for everything. Release to a tabletop. So this is going to be our little flow, and we're going to construct on it. So right leg again lifts. Inhale, toes touch the left side. And find length here. Gaze back. Take one big inhale. And on an exhale, drag your knee towards your shoulder. Two more like this. Inhale. And slow release. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Knee to shoulder. And slowly step front of your mat. Inhale to a low lunge. You can also choose to release the left knee and bring your hands in front of your chest. Inhale here. Exhale, release your left hand. And right arm goes up. You can, at any point, have your left knee resting on the surface of the mat. Start rotating your upper arm a couple of more times. Maybe, again, finding length in the right leg. And finding your rhythm here. Might seem really silly at first. One more. Great. And going to your side plank again. On the left side, whichever variant you choose. Just for 3 rounds of breath here. Maybe choosing a different variation. Maybe trying something new. One more inhale and step with the right foot in the front of your mat. Inhale, come up to a low or high lunge. Exhale, hands in front of your chest. Hakini mudra. Be here for it. Inhale. Exhale, release your hands, stack back into a tripod downward dog. Right leg lifts towards the ceiling and let your heel come closer to your seat. Inhale here. Exhale, drag your knee towards your left elbow. 2 more. Inhale, tripod downward dog. Open your hips. Exhale, knee towards left elbow. Last one. Inhale. And slowly exhale. And now straighten your right leg so it will leave your mat. Release your left hand and come into a fallen triangle. So you can have both soles of the feet on the ground and you can bend just like before, or you can have the outer edge of your feet. So you choose here. Inhale. Slow release to the mat. Exhale. Right hand beside you. Left arm towards the ceiling. Inhale here, exhale, and exactly how you did in the beginning, reach for something and change side. Big inhale, exhale and switch again. Reach. We're gonna do one more on the right side and the left. And release into Janu Shirshasana. So bring your right foot somewhere on along the left leg, on the inside, maybe your thigh or lower leg. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale and release. Gently fold forward. Inhale with a straight, long spine. Exhale and gently release. Release your face muscles and take a couple of breaths here. Inhale, come all the way up. Turn towards your left and come back to a tabletop position. Left side. So inhale, lift your left leg. Toes go to the right. Find length here. Inhale. Exhale, drag your knee towards your elbow, or shoulder, so as high up as you can. Take two more like this and move slow. That's where the challenge is, in moving slow. And step in between your hands. Inhale and maybe lifting the right knee. Come all the way up to a high lunge. And hands release in front of your chest. Inhale here. Slow exhale and release right hand on the mat. Open the left arm. And maybe again, taking a couple of circles, maybe finding some kind of a movement for your left leg. Take three more like this, whichever you choose. And slowly release. Side plank on the right side. So you choose. See what works here. You can also use your forearms if you want, if you think or you feel that maybe your wrists are tired. You can do this on your forearms. It works just perfect. Take one more big inhale in your maybe funky side plank variation. And slow and long transition into a low lunge or a high lunge. Raise your arms, find your balance here. Exhale, hands in front of your chest. Inhale. Exhale, release. Hands on the mat. Tripod downer dog. Lift your left leg. Heel squeezes towards your glutes and you're opening the hips. This is your inhalation right here. And your exhalation, you're dragging the knee towards your right elbow. Take two more like this. Inhale, push up. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale and strengthen your left leg. Come into a fallen triangle, and again, your choice. So you have the soles of your feet on the mat or just the outer edges. Inhale and a slow, slow release on your exhale. Reach and change sides. So right hand on the mat, open the left side, and exhale, reach again and change. Once more, let the breath guide you and make it as dramatic as you like here. There are no rules, it's your practice, so do whatever you feel like it. Great. Janu Shirshasana on this side. So the left foot comes on the inside of the right leg. Take one big inhale with a long spine, and on an exhale, gently fold forward. And think about placing your belly on your thigh and not directly your forehead. That will be the last thing that will come down. We take 4 more breaths here. Inhale, gently come up, rotate and come to a tabletop position. Sitting back on your shins and let the hands come in front of your chest in Hakini Mudra. Lower your gaze and observe what's happening. Observe what's happening with your breath, with your body, with your thoughts. And can you be here for everything? Making space for everything that it is right now. In a moment, we are going to start to move again. In the same flow, and we are going to move one breath, one move. So going through it a little bit quicker and adding on. Release your hands, tabletop. Inhale, lift your right leg, toes touching the left side. Find length. Exhale, bring your knee towards your shoulder. Inhale, just hold on here. Exhale, step in between your hands. Inhale, low or high lunge. Hands in Hakini Mudra. Exhale here. Inhale in a strong position, feet maybe parallel. Exhale, release your left hand on the mat. Right arm comes up. Inhale, your version of a side plank. Exhale here. Inhale, big transition, high or low lunge. Arms up. And exhale, Hakini Mudra. Inhale here. Exhale, tripod downward dog. Right leg towards the ceiling and squeeze your heel towards your glute. Inhale. Exhale, drag your knee towards your left elbow. Release and come to a fallen triangle. Soles of the feet on the mat or just the outer edges. Inhale here. Exhale, release, come all the way down. Switching it up a little. Right foot comes into the mat. We're going to take a gentle twist to the right. Hug your knee. And gaze goes maybe to the side or maybe over your right shoulder. Inhale here. Exhale, release. Inhale and let your knee just fall to the side in Janu Shirshasana. Exhale, gently fold forward. Inhale and exhale here, just for a round. And on an inhale, come up again. Knee comes up, right foot into the mat, and try lifting here from the mat. So maybe you use your hands to push up. Maybe you have your left foot resting in the mat. Or maybe you lift the left foot and maybe you lift your hands. Stay here and release. Janu Shirshasana again, so knee falls to the side and you gently bend forward. Inhale, come up and go to the right. Tabletop position. So one last time on the left side. Inhale, raise your leg. Toes go to the right. Long side body. Exhale, drag your knee towards your elbow or shoulder and hold here for a bit. Inhale. Exhale, release. Low or high lunge. Come all the way up with your hands and let them gently come in front of your chest on an exhale. Inhale here in a strong position. Exhale, release your right hand, twist to the left. Arm comes up. Inhale to a side plank on the right side. Again, yogi's choice, whichever works for you right now. Exhale, and a big transition to a low or high lunge. Arms come up. And gently release, hands in front of your chest. Exhale. Inhale here. Exhale, tripod downward dog. Lift your left leg and squeeze the heel towards your glute. Inhale here. Exhale, drag your knee towards your right elbow and release to a fallen triangle. Right arm comes up. Slow release, so you come all the way down. Great. Taking a twist, so left foot comes and places in the mat, and you gently twist to the left. Choose where you want to have your gaze, your attention. Inhale, release, and gently fold forward, Janu Shirshasana. Just for one round of breath. Inhale up. Place your left foot back into the mat, maybe using your hands, and release your seat from the mat, maybe even your foot. Find your balance here, find your strength, and slowly release into Janu Shirshasana. 3 rounds of breath here. Inhale. Exhale softly. Inhale one more time. Exhale, release. Turn towards your left and come back. All 4 or tabletop. And slowly release. In a sitting position, whichever feels comfortable. Have your hands resting for a moment here, palms facing your thighs, closing your eyes. And staying with what is. Let the hands come together again in Hankini Mudra, so just your fingertips gently touching. Inhale and exhale softly. Releasing tension from your muscles around your neck, your shoulders. Just following your breath here. Nothing to do, nowhere to go. Just easy in and out breath. Welcome all of the sensations. Take one big inhale. Drink in, and on an exhale, maybe sigh it out the mouth. All the tension, everything that you can and want to release right now, just let it all out. I think you're gonna take 2 more like this. It felt too good. So inhale, drink up. Exhale and release everything that is no longer serving you right now. One more time. Big inhale. And release. Come back to your natural breathing rhythm, lowering your hands, but keeping your eyes closed, just for one more moment. And gently open your eyes. We are actually done with the moving part of our session. And I'm gonna read to you some questions. You're gonna get time to answer everything. And just a reminder that if you want to go deeper and explore, take some more time with answering each and every question. I will first read 7 questions, and they all refer to this year, the year that is closing. And I just want you to write whatever you feel right now, and use flow writing. So don't think too much, don't analyze, don't overthink, just see what comes up. And again, if you want, you can always come back to them and explore more. And after we're finished with these 7 questions, we're gonna move on to the next year, to the year that we look ahead. Really hope that some parts of it were some way useful, that at least they opened up to reflection, maybe slowing down, and take as much time as you need with these questions, and maybe come back to it next year. It's really nice having all of your answers from the year before, just going through what you thought that you wanted. That's really interesting. And what you actually needed. That's something else. So thank you for taking the time and sharing your practice with me and your reflection moment with me. Hope you have, and I hope you create actually the year that you want for yourself. Namaste.